Hi everyone, let us learn about the common name and IUPAC name of some halides. Okay, so here is the given compound here. Now let us start for the common name. Well, for giving for the common names, we're writing the common names, we will always follow with alkyl. We will always start with alkyl, then followed by halides. Okay, then followed by halides. So see, let us know the alkyl by the number of the carbon chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many carbon chains are there? 4. Right. So we will say 4 is there, but where is the Cl? In the second position. So we have to use the word, since Cl is in the second position. Okay, we will write the structure here. CH3, CH2, then CH. Since this Cl is in the bracket, remember that it is mentioning about the branch. Okay, that Cl is in the branch. CH3. Now Cl is in the second position. Cl is in the second position. See, Cl is in the second position. That is why we will call it as secondary. Okay, secondary. And what is the number of carbon here? It is 4. So it is called butyl. Then followed by halide. The halide is here chloride. Okay, next let us go to IUPAC name. In this IUPAC name, we will always count the number of the carbon chain. So it is 4. So and Cl is in the second position. Always in the case of IUPAC name, it will be followed by the halo. It will always start with halo alkane. Okay, so what is your halo here? Your halo is your chloro. Okay, CH LORO chloro. But also we have to mention the position of the chloro, that is 2 chloro. What is the carbon length of the chain? 4, that is 4 is called your butane. Okay, next let us go to this compound here. This compound, see there is a bracket. Whenever there is bracket, remember that there is branching. So this terminal, so CCH3. Okay, this terminal, so one will go to the terminal and CH2. Okay, the other will go in the branch. Okay, will go in the branch, then Br. Now see, whenever we see this compound, whenever we see CH3 terminal CH3 with CH2, this is called your neo. This is called your neo. Okay, now again neo, this is called your neo. So this neo, how many carbons are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is called neo pentyl. Okay, PNTYL pentyl. Then bromide, BROMID, neopentyl bromide, whenever we see this compound. So remember, whenever you see CH3C CH3C CH2, then remember this is your neo. Okay, pentyl. Now for IUPAC name, let me count it. Let me also draw the carbon compound once again. CH2Br. Okay, then CH3 CH3. Okay, so see, I'll count the number of carbon chain. 1, 2, 3. So these are carbon chain. Now these are carbon chain. Now let us mention, always we have to start with the halide. So what is your halide? Your halide is bromo. So one, in the one position it is 1 bromo, and in the second position it is your substituent is your methyl. So it will be 2, 2 dimethyl. Then what is the carbon length? This is called propane. Okay, done. Now let us go to the third one, that is CH3. So CH3 branch in the bracket, CH3C means, remember CH3 thrice C means CH3C. You have to know this form in this way. Okay, then Br. So whenever we see this group CH3 with CH3 group thrice, remember this is your third. Okay, so this is your third. So we'll call it as tertiary. How many carbons are here? We have to count all the carbons together. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is called tertiary butyl, and this is bromide. Okay, for common for IUPAC name, you can CH3. Let me draw once again. Okay, so let me show once again. So to number it, Br. So if I count from here 1, 2. So it is only 2 carbon chain. But if I count from here, it is 1, 2, 3. So this is your longest carbon chain. Okay, so we will always start with the halide group. So in the 2 position, it is what? Bromo. 2 bromo. Then in the 2 again there is, in 2 position there is what? Methyl. In 2 position there is methyl. What is the length of the carbon chain? The length of the carbon chain is 3, so it is called propane. Okay, so it is called propane. Now let us go to the next one again. So how many carbons are here? CH2, CH, double bond CH, bond Cl. So whenever Cl is attached to CH2 double bonded Cl, okay, this is called your vinyl. So vinyl chloride. Okay, CH2 double bonded CH. This Cl is attached to double bonded carbon. With this two, it has 2 carbon chain only, so it is called vinyl chloride. You have to learn it. For IUPAC name, it is easy. We will count from here 1, 2. So it is called. We will always start with the halogen group. So we will call it as 1 chloro, or we can all use CHL. Okay, chloroethene. Okay, so there is no hyphen here. ETHENE. In this case, see, we have how many carbons? 3 carbons, and one is double bonded. So whenever it is in this form, this is called your allyl. In case this is called your allyl. Okay, so allyl bromide. We will call it as allyl bromide. Okay, so remember, you have to know this structure. Okay, CH2 double bonded CH, the single bond CH2 attached with functional group Br. Okay, so this is called your allyl. This part is called your allyl group, and this is bromide. Now when we go for IUPAC name, we have to number the carbon chain. We have to select the chain. Our chain is this, so now it goes for numbering. When we number it, we can number from this side, or either we can number it from that side, but it should be correct. So there is functional group here, there is also double bond here. So which one is more prior? You have to remember that double bond and Br, this Br functional group, we will give more preference to the double bond. So we will count from here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So it is what? In the third position, we will always start with, in case of IUPAC name, we will always start with halide. So in the 3 position, there is what? In the 3 position, there is bromo. So 3 bromo. Then what is the name of the carbon chain? It is 3, so it is prop. So it is double bond that, so it is prop 1 in. Okay. Now let us go to the next compound. That is this compound. So we have to know some of the compound. This compound is called its toluene. This is called your toluene. So with respect to this is in the just adjacent carbon. This is carbon. Okay, so just adjacent carbon, near carbon is your adjacent carbon. It is in the second 1, 2. Okay, so this is your ortho position. This is your, the adjacent carbon is your ortho. This will be ortho. Okay, so this is in the ortho position, so we will call it as ortho. We will mention as O, ortho chloro. In the ortho position, what is present? Chloro, and this as a whole, it is called your toluene. It's called your toluene. When we go for IUPAC naming, we have to number the carbon chain. Okay, we have to number the carbons, not chain here. We have to number the carbon. So we will give more in this substituent CH3 and Cl. We will give more preference to the Cl. Okay, this is your 1, not this one. Okay, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will call it as 1 chloro CHL or chloro toluene. Okay, or we can call it as 1 chloro 2 methyl. You can also mention in this way, give the name in this way, methyl, then benzene. Here in this case, this part is called your benzyl in case of common name. Benzene ring with CH2 is called your benzyl, then remaining is your chloride. In case of IUPAC name, we will always mention the halogen group first. So your halogen is chloro, and then see, we have ring compound as well as we have chain here. This is your ring, this is your chain. So in IUPAC naming, we will always separate the ring and we will always think about the chain. We have to see about the chain. So in this chain, it contains functional group. So this will be your parent chain now, even though the ring contains more number of carbon. So this will act as a substituent now. The ring will act as a substituent. Okay. So what is this ring? The ring we will call it as phenyl, PHENYL. Then this will be your main chain now, because your chain contain functional group. So only one carbon, so it is called your methane. Okay, so benzene ring with CH2 is called benzyl, we used in the form of common name. And in this case, see, this is your chain, this is your ring. This chain contains functional group, so we will take it as the main chain. This ring, even though it has more number of carbon chain, since it contains more number of since it contains functional group, we will consider this as the parent. So it is methane. This is taken as substituent. The ring is considered as substituent phenyl. Okay. Now let us go to the next one. This is called your CH2 is called your METHYL, methylene dichloride. Okay, or methylene chloride. Okay, whenever we know methylene, that means it will be chloride. There will be two chlorine. So now how many okay. Now for IUPAC name, how many carbons are here? Only one. So we are going to start with always halogen group. So it is what? Dichloromethane. Okay. So what is this? How many? Only one carbon. So what is the how many chlorines are there? So three. So we will call it as trichloromethane. And this is called, okay, and this is called your the trichloromethane in case of IUPAC, and in case of common name it is called chloroform. And now let us go to this. This is called your IUPAC name is called tetrachloromethane, and is called your, in case of common name it is called carbon tetrachloride. Okay,